I want to welcome you all. So happy to see you here in the busy fall of the year when you have so much going on in school and so many different things to think about and do at school. It's great that you are taking the time to come to a class, and I really, really appreciate that. I know, and I'm going to work very hard to make this incredibly worthwhile for you so that you find, after taking this class, you have more time to do what you want to do in the classroom and less time dealing with hassles. So I want to have each of you introduce yourself to me, but first I'm going to introduce myself to you, and then we're going to go around in a circle and just find out who you are, what kind of students you teach, and why you chose to take this class. And what I always say is it's perfectly okay if you're only taking this class for the graduate credit. You're in very good company if that's your primary motivation. But you're going to get a lot of extra bonuses by coming. The extra bonuses are going to be that you're going to have a lot more fun working with the kids in school. You're going to feel a lot more accomplished. When a problem occurs, you know how to handle these different problems. So that's one of the bonuses. You're going to learn strategies that you can use right away in the classroom. And I know that's how many, many educators rank a graduate level class. Does it give me stuff that I can use in the classroom right away? And I can almost 100% guarantee that yes, you will. But the additional bonus is that this class, the techniques and strategies you're going to learn, work with people of all ages. So say you're having a problem with a child at home. Say you're having some concern over issues with your spouse, or your mother-in-law, or your colleague at school, or your administrator, or anybody. These strategies will help you deal with people of all ages in a more appropriate and relationship-building manner. So I think that's a pretty good bonus that you can say after you take this class. This has affected all areas of my life. I'm better at working with all kinds of people, and I'm better at managing my own life because we'll be talking about some strategies we can use with ourselves as well. My name is Sarah Knapp, as you well know, and I was for many years a school social worker in Northview Public Schools. And that was a wonderful job. I got to work with kids of all ages, and I learned an awful lot. I probably learned more from them than they learned from me. But initially, when I started working as a school social worker right out of college, I thought that my primary job would be working on the self-esteem of these little kids that I was working with. I thought my primary goal would be, let's raise the level of self-esteem of these kids. But what I found out as I worked maybe 6 months or a little bit longer was that most of the teachers and parents wanted to know more about discipline. They were more concerned about discipline than they were the self-esteem of their youngsters. And what I found out later, after I met Jim Fay and Foster Cline, was that the two are inseparable. The two go hand in hand. If you have positive discipline in your classroom or in your home, your kids are going to have a high level of self-esteem. If you have a negative or punitive form of discipline, you do injure the self-esteem of the kids. And every time we injure the self-esteem of a student, we increase our discipline problems. Because kids with low self-esteem are the primary discipline problems that we face in school. And I know you all know that. So Love and Logic is that wonderful brand of discipline that does both things for you. It makes you feel good about the discipline that you use in the classroom while you are implementing a very effective form of discipline that helps you set limits and teach responsibility. So I know most of you know that. How many here have taken a class in Love and Logic or positive discipline of some sort? Okay, quite a few of you. And how many of you have heard either Foster Cline or Jim Fay speak? Quite a bit.
How about read the book?
Sure.
Okay.
That certainly counts. That certainly counts. Okay, well that's great. So you have a basic knowledge, most of you. I think everybody in teaching or parenting has heard of this approach to discipline in one place or another, but maybe not as a whole package. This class is designed to give you a whole package of strategies to use that are both positive and effective in your classroom and in your family.